Hi, I'm Mark Makovec, one of the executive chefs here at Wegmans. So I'm going to make for you today a slow-cooked Asian chuck roast. It's getting cold outside, so this is one of my favorite dishes to make. I need a chuck roast. It's a flavorful cut of meat, and this keeps fresh packaging, is airtight, so it's going to keep in the fridge a little bit longer. I need to get some udon noodles, so let's go to the freezer. All these Asian Classics products are great to have in your freezer. The one I'm going to use today is an udon noodle. It's a Japanese-style noodle that once thought I can use it in any of my recipes. All right, Asian barbecue sauce, got a little soy in it, some spice to it. It's part of our line of barbecue sauces developed by our chef's team. Got one more item to get, so let's go find it. The last thing I need is the Thai culinary stock. It's always in the pantry. I keep it on hand so that I don't have to go through the trouble of cooking lemongrass, kaffir lime leaf, chilies, all that for a long time. It's a real convenient item. I think I have everything that I need here, so now it's time to cook. All right, slow-cooked Asian chuck roast. First step in any of the slow cooker recipes that we're going to teach you is to sear the meat. It's a real important step in there. We're going to develop a lot of flavor. I don't want you just kind of dumping all your ingredients and then kind of taking off because you're not going to get as good as a result. What we do first is we're going to take some pan searing flour, going to coat this on the top, and then we're going to sear it. All right, next thing I do is take 2 tablespoons of olive oil and put that in the pan. And here's a tip. Have this meat ready to go. Promise me that, because once you add that oil into there, you want to make sure that you have something to put inside that pan to cool it down, just in case your pan gets a little bit too hot. So that pan is on a little bit medium-high heat, and we're going to let that sear until it gets nice and brown on all the sides. Meanwhile, we're going to put this in slow cooker. It's 2 cups of the Thai culinary stock and 1 full jar of the Asian barbecue sauce. If you really want to maximize the flavor in this, make sure you brown all the edges of the beef. That's where all the flavor is. And if you skip this step, you're going to miss out. All right, the meat's ready to go. It's nice and brown on all the sides, including the edges. I place that in a slow cooker. I'm going to put the lid on that. Going to turn it on, let it cook 4 or 5 hours on high, or 7 to 9 hours on low. And I've already got one done right here, ready to go. I'm going to bring over a nice clean platter. I've got some veggies thawed out. This is a cup of frozen, or 1 package of frozen broccoli. And I got 2 packages of clean and cut baby carrots, the fresh kind from produce. And I've got 2 packages of the udon noodles. I'm going to take my beef and place it on a clean platter. And don't worry about this falls apart a little bit. Actually, that's a good thing, because we've cooked this tough cut of meat a long time to where this is falling apart. Nice and tender. So put that on the platter. Then I add the full package of broccoli, the 2 packages of baby cut corn, and the 2 packages of the udon noodles. After I add those into there, I'm going to turn it back on high, put the lid onto that, and let that cook for about 5 to 15 minutes. All right, the vegetables are cooked about 10 minutes, just enough for them to warm all the way through. And let's plate this up. So, have a bowl, come over here with some of those noodles, which has soaked up all that flavorful juice. Put that in there. Let's add a piece of our beef over the top that's shredding apart. Looks great. And a little bit of the sauce and the veggies. Once you taste this, you're going to know exactly why this is one of my favorite meals to come home to on a cold winter day.